Welcome once again, my YouTube subscribers. Thanks for joining myself and John again this week. Today you find us at St Peter's Church in Essex. We've travelled a fair distance again to get to this location, just to obviously bring you some different explores. Apparently this location does have witches' coverns around the area, and there's been many executions over the century of the witches. But in any case, hope you enjoy this explore with myself and John. I'll speak to you again shortly. Okay, so let's give you a quick overview of the location. As you can see, it has no roof. There was a fire here in the early 70s apparently, which took the roof off.
October the 2nd, 1971.
There you go. Well, I've got the date right then, John, or the year. So the roof was off, and obviously from that point it became abandoned. As I was saying, there are witches' coverns reportedly here over the centuries. And in actual fact, in this area, I believe in the 1400s, I think it was 54 witch executions, John, wasn't there?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And it's actually around this area had the highest rate in the county. I think the county as a whole had 60 witch hangings and burnings. And in this area there was 54 in total, so it's quite popular for witches apparently. So let's hope we catch something this evening. I don't really understand a lot about witches, but
apparently it's still used for
it's still used to this day
here
for witchcraft, isn't it? I know there's good and there's bad witches, and obviously who knows what they get up to. Strange people, but there you go, each their own. But let's have just a quick look outside. As you can see, we've got a small graveyard just to the side here, and obviously it goes far into the rear of the church. This is quite a large graveyard by all accounts, and there is sighting, I believe, of a nun. She's actually buried at the rear end of this graveyard, but obviously all cat balls going off already. Hope you can see that. So we're already getting activity. A little bit of movement on the EMF. Hoping to catch something in this little passageway this evening. That certainly looks promising. But yeah, so John's got his music box out there with his, I'm not going to say it, cat ball EMF meter there. We've got a cat ball just over there on that wall. You can't see it, but it's on there. There's a cat ball up on the altar stone where the static camera's currently standing. And in the corner, I remembered him this week, was Journeyman Jr. And he's got his usual EMF, which seems to be moving quite well at the moment. So we'll let him get on with that. So let's just have a little call out maybe. I've just got to sync my phone to the Bluetooth in a minute, and John will be having a explore down into the graveyard where hopefully he'll catch something.
Yeah, hopefully.
Anything come through yet, John? You got?
I know nothing since that. Skeletons was the last word that we had.
Okay, I've got the spirit talker on there, so we'll leave that going. It's connected to the Bluetooth. Apparently, John. Pagan. Do we have pagans here? Well, that's apt, John, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pagans. Aren't pagans form of witches? I'm not sure. You don't know, John, then, no?
No, I thought pagans kind of worship like Mother Nature kind of.
Yeah, but don't
stuff.
witches? Well,
No, I'm
which
not
bitches?
Sure. I'm not sure if. I suppose witches can be pagans, can't they?
Well,
Like witches
don't
can
see
be
why
Christians
not.
and
Obviously, I guess in most countries they do have witches, but I know in England they certainly used to hang them and burn them at the stake. So they particularly had a dislike for them in the old days. Although I'd imagine you would call clairvoyants and psychics witches these days. And we don't generally tend to burn them. Okay, Spirit, thank you for giving us the word pagan. Is there anything else that you could possibly communicate to us this evening? I would appreciate anything you can. Oh,
Resemble.
resemble.
What do you mean by resemble?
It was definitely resemble. What do you mean by that, Spirit? Do we resemble somebody? Stop it. Something, I've got to cut this now. You're a pain in the arse, John. Please come forward and give us more if you would. Keep communicating with us, please. You're off to a good start. Very quiet at the moment, but we hope to give it a little time and pick things up a little.
Can you come forward?
Okay. Apparently it's down here. There's a nun. I'm sure it was a nun that's been buried. And she's the one that tends to be seen the most in this location.
Someone come forward.
So let's just have a little
Let
walk
me know
down.
you're here.
I'll leave John up in the church area. He's just sorting out his batteries. Each one of these graves have got a small stone next to them. Whether that's mother or child or what, I don't know. But it's not the biggest of graveyards, but there's a fair few here. And obviously, as you can see, it goes on back down into the distance down there. I'm just not honestly sure where this...
Empower.
Empower? What do you mean by empower,
Please
Spirit?
can you show yourself?
These are strange graves. They're somewhat
Let me
built
know
up
you're
like
here.
they're fresh, but... Or maybe they are.
Can you make any of the devices go off that are scattered
Oh
about?
yeah, they are quite fresh actually. They've got modern pictures at the end of them. That's strange. You
Can you
wouldn't
show
have thought
yourself?
that this location would have had any fresh burials. Yeah, that's just... I think they're just temporary markers. I mean, that was quite a young lady. God bless you. Just have a look at this one. 2020. A good man and a gentleman. It reminds me of myself, really. And that's 2019. So, yes, certainly. They've had a few fresh burials here. Doesn't look like they've got much more room left. Maybe they had these already secured for some time before their death. Okay, Spirit, can I ask please, is there anybody
Yes.
here in this
Can you come forward?
churchyard that could possibly show themselves to me. Not sure if you can see John up there. I hear that there are hauntings in this location. Just see what that said. I've got my Bluetooth speaker with me, but it just sounds very muffled. Maybe it's my hearing. Warm. It is indeed warm this evening. Very warm indeed.
Go to the back of the church.
Please, Spirit, if you could show yourself, I would really appreciate that. I'm here with great love and respect. I'm not here to offend anybody. I would just really appreciate anybody that come forward and speak with me this evening. We're certainly getting to the older ones here, but not as old as I thought. Probably some of them that are buried right in these.
Please.
If you can see that, there's loads of graves.
Come forward.
All overgrown. And it appears graves in the last 40 years or so are just kept a bit more manicured as such. That's 1964. Oh, that was before I was born. Spirit, please. Can I ask, where is the nun, please, that's seen in this location?
What's that device?
It's actually... What device are you talking about, Spirit? In my right hand, I have a camera. And in my left hand, I have my torch. And a device that listens to you and picks your voice up. I hope you understand that. You can either show yourself, or you can talk to me.
Journeyman Junior has finally made it on an Explorer.
Can I ask, please, who's here and talking to me currently? As I said, I mean great respect to you. I don't want to offend you in any way. Maybe you could just communicate with me and tell me what it's like on the other side. Jerry. There seems to be newer graves here as well. Very strange.
Jerry, like to come forward. Hey,
this location is just
forward.
Abandoned. Why are they still doing burials here?
Imbecile.
No, he's outside in the graveyard.
It's still very highly packed. It's not collapsed yet. Very odd. Dad and Granddad. Bless them. Please, Spirit, just show yourself in the camera.
Spirits.
Annie.
Annie? Is there an Annie here with me? Could you maybe point Annie out to me?
Please let me know you're here. You set the cat ball off. Can you set the music box off next to it?
And he's here with us.
Music.
Music? I have no music going currently, Spirit. Unless John does. Maybe you're mentioning the music box, maybe. Did you set that off? I'll ask John when I get back.
Can you make the spirit box, music box go off?
That's quite a fresh one as well, 2020. Very surprising that they're still having burials here. It certainly doesn't look like there's much space for many more. These are all odd ones, all lined up in a row. Maybe they're a family. Robert Stephen Milburn, Jack Holt. No, these are not. These are just stones with a lot of names. I'm wondering if this is... Well, this is odd. 1977, all of them. 76, 74. Very odd. I'm not sure what these represent, but they've got a number of...
Can you speak to me?
1988,
Trapped.
1989.
You're trapped.
What was this all from? They're all very close years. Very odd.
Who's trapped?
Okay. But please let me know if you spot anything in the graveyard. Maybe I've missed.
Me? Who's
I
trapped?
certainly hope that we've got something.
Who's trapped there?
But as I said, there is many reports of
Can you speak to
shadow
me?
One lady
figures.
here.
One lady here, thank you. That was very odd. There was a light emanating from one of them graves. And it stopped when I turned round. I'm being attacked by flies here.
Ivy.
Ivy? Can you maybe tell me where Ivy is? Where's Ivy located, please? Trouble is, there could be a number of Ivies in this graveyard and Anns.
Remove.
Remove. Let's take ourselves back up to the church. See if John's had any activity while I've been gone. But yeah, there's old graves all over this overgrown section. Okay.
Matthew Henry Barton. Can you come forward? Let me know you're here.
You alright, John? John?
Never.
Never.
Where's he gone? I just see him. He's vanished.
Who are you? Jonathan Watson. Can you come forward?
You okay, John?
Yeah.
Hey, you been doing anything?
Got the cat ball going off in there. No, the one by the hedgehog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that went off. They're trapped, but other than that, and Jerry.
Yeah, I've had a couple of ladies' names.
Feathers.
Annie. I don't know what they just said there. Let me just have a look at what that said. Feathers. Oh, feathers. Have we got to see feathers? If we see a white feather, I think that means that someone's here visiting us from spirit. Anne. That's the name I got down in the graveyard.
Anne.
Anne. Okay. I just got the walkie-talkies out for John. She's going walkies. But in any case, he just called out and said he's found feathers. And if you remember, just before we switched off in the graveyard, it said feathers.
And there they are.
And there they are. They're actually stuck in, aren't they? Are they in the ground?
No.
Or is it just the way they fell?
Just the way that they was in there.
But there's feathers.
Hmm.
While I had the cameras off, we had Anne come through again. So it's the third Anne we've had. One down in the graveyard. One
What is
just
your
out the
name?
front there. And we had...
My name is John.
My name's Michael. And we had an Anne come through while the camera was
Can you
off
tell
on
me
the
your name?
spirit box.
Right, I'm gonna wander out.
I'll see you in a minute, bud. We're visiting this location because we've heard that there's witch activity here. And there's covens that come here to... Well, I couldn't honestly say worship. I'm not sure what they do. But they... Didn't hear that. Bear
Rope.
with me. Gun?
Rope. What do you mean by rope?
Why would there
You
be
mean
guns,
hanging rope?
Spirit? Could you maybe tell me a little about the Witches Coverns that are here? If not in the recent memory, in the distant past maybe. Tell me why they come here to do what they do in God's church.
For your service.
It's very disrespectful. As I said, I can't understand what witches achieve.
Charles Colwyn.
I really feel that they're satanic myself.
Can you come forward?
I know there's
you was
white
the
witches
rector
and
of
there's
this
dark
parish
witches.
From 1901.
Please come and show yourself. Even in shadow form. Could you walk? Noise then, did you hear that?
Patricia.
Patricia. You obviously know that's my sister that passed. That's her name, Patricia. Patricia, are you here with me, please?
Benjamin Bartlett Brown.
Please come into this space.
Can you come forward?
Come and show me that you're here, looking after me. Just hope we can pick something up.
Imbecile.
He's inside the church.
You can see John down in the distance in the bottom of the graveyard. Let's come and
Oh, these are for.
maybe stand here against the wall.
Patience.
Patience. I do have patience. I can wait as long as it takes for you to show yourself to me. Is Patricia still here with me?
Isabel. Can you come forward?
We've had a lot of words tonight, but nothing major going on, which is a bit unfortunate, but it doesn't mean that we haven't caught anything. I would really hope that we had. I'm open to any experience.
Look to the right.
Look to the right. I am actually looking to the right now. I'm looking through the door because I thought I heard something. What was that, spirit? Is there something out there? That was odd. It said it just so I heard something. Please come and talk to me. I'll just turn me walkie-talkie off because I thought John was coming back, but maybe he wasn't. Okay, we're going to do... We've had a break, so we're just going to do another 5-10 minutes, because obviously we've been here an hour and a half or so. And it will start lighting up soon, so
Yeah,
we
I
want to
can
get
hear
away
you.
before that happens.
I just made out one of the words it said.
What did it say?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? As I said, I've got a new app. I haven't tried yet, but we've just put it on. And apparently it just said, can you hear me? So...
Surgeon.
Surgeon. Is there a surgeon here with us?
Come and show yourself. Come and speak. Come and say something that we can understand. Please. Maybe one of the audience can figure out what that's saying. Is this a witch that's communicating with us? Is this a witch, bitch? Oh. Didn't like that. Whoever you are, come and say something else. You're gutless. What just went off? Something just went. Oh, it's the light next to it.
Yeah, that went off, kept going off last week, didn't it?
Yeah, but that's been on all night. That's just gone off. Have you just turned my light off? Have you drained it? Sod you, whoever you are.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Who's coming through? Just to let you know, this is just a white noise box. Keep talking. Was it you that turned my light off, drained it? Are you weak? Do you reside here?
Sad.
Sad, I just said.
You had sad come through.
Yeah.
Not surprised they have to live with that all the time.
Is that how you normally speak?
Have you got a speech problem? Come on, come and show yourself. I've no idea. Is that all you can do, is speak?
You had that cat ball go off there.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Did you catch it?
No, I said, have you had it go off?
Not well, not what I've seen, but I haven't really been looking. I've been down there.
Right.
And the trouble is, I've moved the camera now, and I don't know if it... I'm not even sure if it can see that location, because obviously the music box went off, but the cameras weren't going anyway.
It does sound good though, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? I think that's about all we can do, John.
It's well quiet, isn't it?
It's very quiet.
We've driven a long way to come here and you're ignoring us.
I told them that.
You're so disrespectful.
Plaza.
Plaza?
Plaza?
No, this isn't a plaza. It's a church room. I can see why it was ruined.
Yeah. Okay, I think myself and John will leave that there. So we'll pack things away and then we'll come and do a closing scene. So bear with us. Okay, so thank you for joining myself and John this week for our explore of St. Peter's. Hope you enjoyed it. It was rather quiet, but let's hope that one of the cameras picked something up. But in any case, have a lovely weekend. I'll see you on the next Explore. Take care of yourselves and God bless. And before I go, don't forget to please leave a like and leave a comment if you would. Thank you anyway. Bye-bye.
See you later.
See you later.